Mr. Crocodile Doug.
This weekend, Crocodile Doug. Drum roll, please. Coming out this Friday with my favorite producer, Matt Baldwin, Crocodile Doug, this weekend at the Senator. You know, I think that was pretty good. But we might need to do it just one more time. Drum roll, please. Coming out this Friday with my favorite producer, Matt Baldwin, Crocodile Doug, this weekend at the Senator. Thank you. Give it up for Brian, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. This weekend. My name is Crocodile Doug. I'm a zoologist, edutainment specialist, if you would. I'm an actor. I did a little bit in the Tonys, did some stuff at the Emmys myself, but I'm actually from Sydney, Australia, a beautiful town where they filmed The Producers with Matthew Broderick. And I will be returning to Sydney this weekend to go to the dentist. But until then, I will be performing at the Senator. Now, I went to school back in 1975 for zoology. I studied under Dr. Jane Parthenon for under 40 semesters. I was a TA. Now, crocodiles are very kind souls. They're very nice. But if you see one, and really why I'm here, to be honest, is to tell you guys that you have to run away from crocodiles, but you can't run in straight lines. You need to run away from crocodiles in 90-degree vectors. And I can't stress how important this is enough. What is a crocodile's favorite 90s boy band? Anybody? It's the band 90-degree vectors. Why do crocodiles love fast food so much? Because they deliver them in 90-degree vectors. Sorry, I messed that one up. Why do crocodiles love well-cooked meals? I do myself. It's because they will not touch anything that's cooked below 90-degree vectors. Thank you. And now I'll tell some jokes here. So, back to my producer, Matt Baldwin. One of the Baldwins. Me, Matt Baldwin, and Dr. Jane Parthenon. We were kayaking in the Gunpowder River in Moncton, Maryland, late last week. We had a gale. It was a terrible storm, and our ship got sidetracked, and we were stranded there overnight. It was 30 degrees. It was freezing. We had no food. It was the worst. Absolutely scary situation. We used our kayak, our broken kayak, to make shelter. Do you guys want to know how we survived to tell the tale? We had our kayak and we heated it too. This weekend? Now, I went to Tallahassee Tech. I went to Tallahassee Tech. Oh man, I am so thirsty. Hey, Jimmy, would you mind giving me something to drink? It's a Gatorade. Thank you. Nobody's allowed to have this unless they're selling them. But it's a Gatorade. Crocodile Doug. All right, sorry. Well, I'm not just an edutainment specialist like Humphrey Higgs boson, Neil deGrasse Tyson, and Bill Nye the Science Machine. I am also an edutainer, and one of my favorite things to tell you guys, other than 90-degree vectors, is, oh man, holy cow. Okay, so Dr. Jane Parthenon. She was my teacher. She taught me everything I knew about crocodiles and acting. While we're on the subject of doctors, I was at the doctor's last week. I had a terrible pain in my gut abdomen. The doctor said, "Son, I think you might have leaky gut syndrome." I said, "Oh, really? Is that the case? Why don't you tell me something I done-dogged?" His name was Dr. Dundalk. Anyway, he told me an hour later, "Crocodile Doug, I just talked to Blue Cross Blue Shield. Turns out you don't have leaky gut syndrome. You have leaky wallet syndrome. That'll be $5,000. It's a true story. That's why I'm here tonight. So anyway, this is such a cool night, and I want to thank Mike and everybody for setting this up. Really cool thing, and everybody for coming out. This is for a good cause, you know? It's a cool thing, and I'm dead serious about that. I look ridiculous. All right, one last story. My first movie. You guys have probably seen it. It was Moonstruck. It was Francis Coppola's Moonstruck. I guess some of you guys haven't seen it, but it's about baking. It's about baking bread. And when I was first in that movie, I had to do a little bit of method acting. So I went to the meth lab down at UMBC. I'm just kidding. I didn't go to a meth lab. I went to Francis Coppola's bake shop in Perryville, Maryland, right down Route 70. It was called Two Loaves His Own. He called me up. He said, "Doug, I need you to be in this movie, but I need you to know a little bit about baking. So come on down to my shop." So I hopped down Route 70. It was a very beautiful day, sort of like today. And he told me, "Doug, I'm not going to teach you how to bake in 24 hours. I can't do that." I said, "Sure, I understand." He said, "I'm going to teach you how to do it in 2 minutes." I said, "Sure, okay, sounds good to me." He said, "The only thing you do to got to be a good baker." He was smoking a cigar. He said, "Don't drop the ash in the dough." I was going to ask for a drum roll, but nobody's here, so I'm just going to have to do it. Drum roll, please. Coming out this Friday with my favorite producer, Matt Baldwin, Crocodile Doug, this weekend at the Vesner. Thank you. One last thing before I go. Could I please have that shirt right there on the table? I need a member of the audience who's willing to come up here to do a trivia question. Can I have a member from the audience? Excellent. Thank you. Yeah, give it up. Thank you so much for coming up. So your name, please?
Anna.
Anna. And Anna, where are you from?
Like Maryland.
Maryland?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Very cool. Mm-hmm. So if you were paying attention, I hope you're doing a little bit of homework because this is an edutainment segment. Mm-hmm. I need you to answer 2 trivia questions, and you could stand to win some Gatorade or maybe even something cooler than that. So the first question is, and it's a multiple choice question.
Okay, good.
What is Crocodile Doug's favorite catchphrase? Is it A, Matt Baldwin, B, Crocodile Doug, C, this weekend, or D, at the Vesner?
It's definitely this weekend.
Wait a minute, I'm sorry. Did you just say this weekend?
I did, yes.
You got it correct.
Yay!
Okay, now here's the thing. There's actually one more question. When am I going back to my home, Sydney, Australia?
It's next week to see the dentist?
It's next week to see the dentist.
Right? Yeah?
I'm actually leaving. My flight is on Friday.
Oh, so this weekend?
This weekend? It's this weekend! Here you go, you win the shirt that I'm wearing.
Okay, we can be twinsies.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
Thank you so much. And thank everybody. Have a great rest of your night. I'll see you later. This weekend.